We're not weird at all. So, are you going to get it together?
Maybe this wasn't a good idea.
Yeah. I don't know if you can see the swarm of bugs around us.
And my knees might give out, but okay.
Yeah. We're going to make it quick, though, because you don't want to hear us talk. We're in Utah, currently at Tokerville Falls, and we thought this would be a good place to do the Rugged Mountain Ranch review real quick. So, the short and sweet for this video is, it is out there, isn't it?
Oh gosh, it's like we're from the country, but it's just country. I don't even know how to explain it.
It is out there, like at the speed that I travel. You'll see that in the video. It's like it was a long time down a gravel road, but you're 45 minutes from the nearest gas station. There's a general store like 15 minutes away, but it's like hit or miss what they have or don't have.
Very basic, yeah. So
no gas, nothing like that.
Our recommendation is you have everything you need for the weekend when you get there.
Everything.
Like gas and groceries and whatever else you could run out
spare
of.
parts,
Yes.
whatever you want to drink, all that, bring it with you because it is not close by.
Yes, this is not one of the ones where I can say you can run down. No, this is a primitive, out in the country, off-road park. It's amazing and it's worth going to.
Yes, you should definitely go. And if you're watching this from the West Coast and you really focus on like Arizona, High Sierra, Sand Hollow, Moab, all that stuff, you may not have even heard. And I've talked to so many people that's been like, I didn't think there'd be wheeling like that in Oklahoma. Trust me, it's there and it's awesome.
And it's similar to West Coast, you know, it's a good mixture of like in the middle, West Coast, East Coast wheeling. So
yeah, without a lot of mud, you still have high traction. Imagine wheeling with the traction that Arizona offers. Similar to Sand Hollow, not quite the same, but very similar, but you're in the shade.
With water. With
water, yeah, your water crossings. So watch my last video if you want to see the actual wheeling. Another good point, what were you gonna say?
Oh, I was just gonna say, and stay tuned for next week. We finally travel all the way across to the West Coast, and we are in Arizona with some good friends that we met up with, the Wreck Gear crew. So yeah. Watch next week's because it's going to be good.
If you're not watching Wrecked Gear, then I don't know what you're doing with your life. Check out Wrecked Gear on YouTube if you're not watching that.
We'll put the link down here.
Yeah.
He will. I don't know how to do that.
Another thing is internet. So T-Mobile internet, zilch. Verizon, anything, zilch. Sprint, nothing. AT&T supposedly works a little bit out there, but there is...
It's a big hole, so you're probably going to be off grid for a couple of days.
Or if you want to get, you know, if you don't have AT&T, you can get a little Netgear box.
I can't do it. Oh!
And you can get a prepaid card and you'll have internet through that. But Rugged Mountain Ranch is awesome and totally worth you checking out.
Okay, we arrived at Rugged Mountain Ranch this morning after an hour-long drive. That is like, we drove like maybe 20 miles and it took us an hour because we went down a lot of back roads that were unmarked and gravel.
Almost there, but not really. I can only go this fast.
Our whole setup. So anyway, but we made it. I have had good internet, luckily, through busy season, tax season for me, along the way until this point. And I didn't do my research, so I kind of like made it work at the last place that was like 20 miles away. It was glitchy and like nobody else could be on the internet, but I like made it work. But here it's like nothing. So luckily, the guys that met us here and showed us around knew the password for their internet here, and were nice enough to let me hang out in their lodge space and work. I took a video of kind of the inside, so this is pretty neat. They told us that this place used to be owned by like a prepper, and so it's like really, it's an interesting, like it's like a old house, and it's got an interesting layout, lots of rooms and bathrooms, and emergency buttons that you can press, and he said there's like a helicopter pad on top or whatever. So I don't know, it was really interesting stuff. So, but anyway, now it's their lodge, and you can rent rooms in here, and then there's 2 cabins on site, and then I think there's 8. We're in one of them, water and power camping spots. No sewer, but they have a dump station. And then I think you can also, you obviously can primitive camp here as well. So yeah, so that's what we got so far, and I'm working today, and the kids are doing school, and Philip's out on the trails by himself, which he said he said he doesn't get to do a lot, which he doesn't, because we're always with him, so he's having fun, and hopefully I told him not to break it. That's the only problem when he goes out by himself. That is Rugged Mountain Ranch. We'll show you some more video and stuff. Just wanted to say that I was thankful that they let me work, because that really helped me out a lot. Traveling and working, you run into problems. What did you think about Rugged Mountain Ranch?
I really liked staying here, and well, just the trails in general were exciting and fun.
The traction is crazy out here.
Oh yeah, it is so different. But wait until you go to Sand Hollow. Whole different ball game. But definitely come back here, and that Barry, the guy that we met here, that he showed us around and everything. He was very nice and helpful, and it was really nice hanging out with him. So yeah. Peace.
Okay.